Hello everybody and welcome to today's Photoshop sticker tutorial. These are some stickers I'm working on for Line.com. These are baseball stickers. And as you see here, I've already started this painting. This isn't completely from the beginning. And I'm just going to state right from the beginning that this is definitely not one of my better stickers. On the right side, you can see in the panels my older stickers that I've already done, and I would say that each and every one of those is better than this one. It just wasn't my day, apparently. And, you know, this is pretty much like any other job or hobby or artistic work. You have your days, and sometimes you don't. So, I'm working out. I've already worked out the black lines here, and generally, I wouldn't say I work the same way if I work on a serious artwork, but the fun thing with stickers is you can experiment drawing with different ways and laying out the color and highlights and shadows. So right now I'm just kind of measuring out everything and putting the lines down, the dark main points and measurements of everything. It's still a bit messy, and to be honest, this one won't be too cleaned up, so it's just how it came out to be. I might go back and redo this one or fix it up a little bit more, but we'll see. As you see, I have a chance to experiment with the eyes a little bit here and move them around. In Photoshop, I'm using a tablet right here. If you're still learning how to use Photoshop and in terms of painting, remember, you can hold Alt on your keyboard, and that will allow you to zoom in and zoom out with your mouse. I like to use the mouse and my tablet pen at the same time. And simple drawings like this, or even more advanced ones sometimes, I like to start off with a basic color on each model or subject. And then I like to go with the shadow color, and then the brighter ones, about 3 tones. Kind of lay out the foundation where the light goes. If you want to start painting in Photoshop, I suggest that stickers are a great way to start. Simple cartoons as well. This is as cartoony as I generally get. I like to do more sort of realistic work in Photoshop when I do advanced pieces. But as far as these, I just like to have the thick black lines, which is somewhat Illustrator stylish, and you can do stuff like this in Illustrator. I'm not much for Illustrator, and for me, it just tends to take a very long time. Some people are great with it and work much faster. Remember guys, there's a lot of much better and advanced tutorials out there than I give and have given and probably will give. So if you're a beginner, this is mainly targeted at beginners, but if you're a beginner in Photoshop, I suggest just Googling or YouTubing beginner Photoshop painting tutorials. There's some pretty awesome ones out there. So right now, after I lay down the 3 tones as I mentioned, I'm taking the smudge tool actually, and I have it at a small size, and I just like to smudge out some corners, some edges of the colors that are laid down. I'm not too picky to go over everything. As you can see, this artwork right here doesn't have to be perfect or anything. It's very messy, and that's what kind of keeps this fun for me, and that's why I'm doing this, just because it's really freestyling, and you don't have to worry about things too much while you get something created and done. There, I forgot to put the black outline on the eyes. If you notice the smudge effect on the bat right now, I would say smudge effect is definitely something not recommended by Pros, you gotta understand how to work it. I would say never overuse or use the smudge effect too much or make it part of your regular paints, because it will be noticeable. Anybody that works in Photoshop will notice them fast. But it does have its place in painting, and it's definitely great for blending and gradients even. And other things as well. Right now I'm darkening within the mouth a little bit. I still haven't painted the teeth, so I can be free and darken, use the darken tool. Again, definitely not for advanced users. You don't want to use the darken tool to darken something like that. This is just the easy, fun way, fast way for me to do it. I know I'm going to paint the teeth over, so I'm not too worried about it. You just had a view of my other one. I'll show my other stickers later on in this video that are already done. Now I'm taking the contrast. Apparently, when I choose different colors, I never capture the complete scheme, and this is where the question of what color is the dress comes up. But let's forget about that for now, and until the end of the video. So that's why I like to do the contrast, and I like to use the vibrance. Contrast not too high, and the vibrance tool, sometimes I even max that out on these stickers. I like to leave them colorful and, well, vibrant. I'm just fixing up the edges here a little bit, as you see. Now I'm going to blur the ball on the back a little bit. I'm just using the blur tool. You can cut it out as well and use blur within the menu above. But here I just use the tool, and then I blur the edges around it a little bit more than the middle of it. And I also put some paint over it to make it look a little bit more distant as well. One thing you'll learn in art is that things that are closer have more and higher contrast. Things that are at a distance will be more grayed out with less contrast. Here's a look at my other stickers. I'm sure you'd agree with me that they are better than the latest one. This is the first one I did for this series, and it wasn't that great, but as long as they have a certain flow to them, they work. They're fun. Some are better than others, and that's just how it's going to be. These are paintings I want to get done and out fast, so I just want to convey the emotion or whatever in each sticker, and it's kind of the point, and make sure that it's represented well enough. I'm not looking for masterpieces on each sticker. So, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and like I said, I think stickers are a great way to get started with Photoshop. Stickers or any cartoony images like this, because you can just kind of go freestyle and nothing to worry about. So, if you guys want me to make any more tutorials, so you have specific questions and you'd like me to put in a video, please let me know. If you like this one, let me know as well, and I'll show you the rest of the stickers I'm making. Thanks for watching.